What's going on, you guys? Your boy here, the TCP Live, giving you some news out of the NFL. And I'm sure you guys already heard about it now, but Joe Flacco is going to resign Baltimore Ravens for a 6-year, get this, $120.6 million. That much money for Joe Flacco, the highest paid quarterback in the NFL. You know, and saying, oh, he's going to be the highest paid quarterback in NFL, not just the NFL now, NFL history. And to me, this is going to hurt the Ravens more than benefit them. And the reason why is because, quite frankly, you know, Joe Flacco is not worth this much money. There's no one in the NFL is worth this much money. No one. This is ridiculous move by the Ravens. I get it. They didn't want to lose him. I understand that. Joe Flacco had a good season this year. You know, he amazing playoffs. You know, he did very well in the Super Bowl. He got him a freaking championship ring. Alright, that's understandable. But really, I think the Ravens could have franchise tagged him. Granted, he may have held out, but, you know, you risk, you gamble there. You don't risk like that. You can risk, but not like this. This is just too much of a risk. Because now, Anquan Bolden's probably going to retire because he's already said that if the Ravens don't re-sign him, he doesn't want to play in the NFL anymore. Ed Reed's gone. You know, he's already talking like, oh, I wouldn't mind playing with the Patriots. Even though Terrell Suggs is like, oh, look, the Patriots are the worst. Everybody hates the Patriots. Don't even get me started on Terrell Suggs, but that's for another story. He's an idiot. But, you know, with the Ravens, you lose quite a bit of players, all for Joe Flacco, who had one good season. You know, I'm not saying Joe Flacco is a bad quarterback by any means. He's had some decent seasons, you know, and every time he's gone to the playoffs, he's had at least one playoff victory. Alright, that's fine, you know. But where does the Ravens go next season? I mean, granted, the Steelers on paper are old and don't look that great either, you know. The Bengals might come around if Andy Dalton becomes more than mediocre. But, you know, the fact is that with the Ravens, again, this is a big risk for them. You know, like what happens if Joe Flacco, first game of the season, let's just say, he goes out there, he starts doing well, everything's hunky-dory, and then he gets injured. You know, and it's possibly a career-ending injury. You don't have much cap space, and this is the ironic part. Tom Brady, earlier this week, signed a contract extension. 3-year, $27 million. Okay, for Tom Brady, that's an excellent deal for the Patriots. You're praising God for that. So that now that you have, you know, you can go out, sign, you know, for free agents or, you know, players and whatnot for big contracts. The Ravens, you don't really have that right now. Now it's just, you know, you already got Ray Lewis, of course, because he retired. Ed Reed, like I said, is probably going to be gone, whatnot. What's next for the Ravens? You know? You're relying your whole... Like, you're not even... Like, to me, Ray Rice is their best offensive player. It's not necessarily Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco's a good offensive player, but Ray Rice. You know, Ray Rice didn't hit that money this past offseason. And now you're giving it to Joe Flacco. 6 years, $120.6 million. That's a gamble right there. And to me, I'm not a fan of the idea, but we'll see what happens. So anyways, what do you guys think? Joe Flacco, $120 million for 6 years with the Baltimore Ravens.